So the business that I will be pitching today is Sharky Art. My name is Annabel Brewster, and this is my Razor's Edge Shark Cage funding pitch. So Sharky Art. The goal is to provide a creative and interactive painting experience for students and faculty and staff on campus, as well as beautifully printed artwork to be enjoyed by all. So my target audience is going to be residential students, commuter students, faculty and staff, clubs, organizations, athletic programs, and Greek life. Some of my key success factors is accessibility, exceptional customer service, smooth operations, laid-back and creative environment, unique designs, and detail-oriented. Some of the trends and drivers is exclusive painting experience offered on campus. It's creative and relaxed. It's a unique printed artwork to decorate dorms, offices, or living spaces, and it's user-friendly and beginner-friendly. So why Sharky Art, you might ask? This is an exclusive painting experience offered on campus which will engage students, faculty, and staff. Customers can take a break from college stressors or work and come and enjoy a relaxing night of painting. It's also a great opportunity for team bonding and departmental activities. So easing the pain and meeting my customers' needs. So I'll provide easy learning tools. It'll be beginner friendly. There will be simple steps. It'll be fun and creative, and I'll have attractive and affordable prints. My competitor analysis. So my competition will be mainly Painting with a Twist, which they charge $25 for painting events. Their locations include Davie, Plantation, Pembroke Pines, and Miami. And then also other off-campus professional artists. Some of my risk factors is maintaining the buzz, maintaining constant cash flow, and also staying on the prowl for work. Some of my strengths is that it's going to be a unique artistic experience. It's going to be on campus, engaging. It's for beginners and anyone else. It's going to be personal artwork, and prints can be used as decoration for dorms, living spaces, or offices. Some of the weaknesses. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm able to manage this business while being a full-time student and also operating my outside campus business. Also, I need to be keeping constant demand and not allowing other commitments or time issues to interfere with my on-campus business. So my location and hours of operation. So my location for now is the Shark Cage at Mako Hall, and possibly it's in the works would be Flight Deck on Friday nights, and one of the private rooms where there's glass as walls and people can walk by and see what I'm doing. So my hours are going to be Monday and Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m., which will be where I'm in Shark Cage, selling prints and also making artwork. And then from Fridays, from 6 to 8 p.m. would be the painting events. And I'll buy my inventory and equipment from Amazon and Michaels. So here are some of my advertisement and promotional materials. I have business cards, brochures, which will be handed out at the different educational buildings you see, dormitories, and also my Instagram. Here's some other advertisements. I have an example of a digital poster I made. This would be a yardstick that you stick in the ground in front of Mako. And then this is my website. And I'd also make hand-painted canvases to hang around campus that show people examples of my artwork and really attract people. And then finally, for promotional materials, I have a punch card. Now this punch card for customers, if customers buy 5 prints, they get the 6th one free. I will also offer group discounts for 30 people or more, and this will give them a 10% discount when there are 30 people or more attending a painting event and have a party type system. So my team and exit strategy. So I'm the owner, CEO, and painting teacher, and my assistant will actually be a fellow Shark Cager, Michaela, who's a freshman. And I've talked to her in previous discussions, and she agreed that she would purchase my materials and inventory at the end and carry on Shark Cage, or Sharky Art for Shark Cage, upon my graduation. So some of my market analysis. So I surveyed a total of 213 people at NSU. And here's some of my responses and questions. So question 1, have you ever heard of or attended Painting with a Twist or attending a painting event? 84% respondents answered yes. Question 2, would you be interested in attending a painting night with a professional artist where you can learn to paint and take home your own piece? 89% of respondents said yes, and one person said maybe beginners are welcome. So I'm going to make sure that I mark it that it's no experience required and beginners are welcome. It can be anyone of all experience. Question 3, how likely would you be to go to a painting event? And as you can see, most of the respondents said they were somewhat, very, or extremely likely to go. And lastly, how much would you be willing to pay to attend a painting event, which includes taking home your own piece of artwork? And 45% of my respondents said they would be willing to pay $15. So here shows my sources of control and inventory control. So I have fixed costs as well as ongoing costs. Some of my fixed costs includes inventory and different materials that I'm going to need, but they're also reusable, such as aprons, easels, tablecloths, acrylic paints, brushes. And then some of my ongoing costs include cost for prints, drink, food, which I actually calculated to only spend $2.50 per person for food, opening day cash, and then canvases, which I'll have to purchase each painting event. So assuming a minimum of 20 people attend each painting event, it's $15 per ticket, so that equals $300. $8 of the 15 goes back into cost per person. And then $7 is what I'll actually be making off profit. So that's a 46% profit per person. And then assuming a minimum of 20 prints are sold each month, $20 per print, $5 in cost to make the print, that equals $300 in profit per month. Some of my gross margins, this kind of breaks it down. So for a painting event, average cost per unit is $8. And then my total product and service cost for the painting event is $15 per person. And again, my profit per person is $7. And then for printed artwork, it takes $5 to make the prints. And then they'll be sold from anywhere from $10 to $50, depending on how large they get. And that means I'll have a profit of anywhere from $5 to $45 on a single print. So for the group discount, for 10% off of 30 people or more, that comes out to $1.50 off per ticket. So again, it's $8 cost per person, and then I make a $5.50 profit per person. So say I have 31 people, that's $175 per profit, excluding the costs I've already taken out. 32 people, $176. 40 people, $220. So as the numbers go up, my profit increases. Opening day balance sheet. So for opening day cash, I'll have $100. My inventory, which is canvases, is $38.90. And my equipment, fixed, is $1,123. And then my ongoing cost is $108. So that totals out to $1,369.90. And my only liability is my loan, which I'll be asking $1,500 for. So say this is a minimum, 10 prints are sold at $15 per print. This totals to $100 in profit, taking out the $5 to make it. And say for the first painting event, 15 people attend minimum, this totals out to $105 profit, which will go directly back into my loan. And then the other $120, which is the $8 cost per person, we put back into the business to replenish inventory. So there's a constant flow. And this shows a graph of my yearly projections broken down into the month. So as you can see, by month 4, I will owe $0 on my loan. And these are very conservative monthly projections. Like for example, month 1 through month 3, I only have 60 participants in 4 weeks for the painting events, and only 20 prints sold. And at that rate, at that slow, conservative rate, I will at least have it paid off by month 4. And then from month 5 to 10, it's pure profit. And also, I took into account that it might increase the number of participants because it creates buzz, as well as the number of prints that are sold. So my break-even analysis. So my annual cost is $1,500. Because mind you, each time I have a painting event or I get a print, that money is going back into the business to replenish inventory. So it's never going to come out of my pocket. So I need 146 unit sales total, which is only 86 in painting participants, which could be accomplished in 1 month, and also 60 prints sold. So 3 months is kind of at most what it'll take to hopefully pay off my loan, but it could be done quicker. So this should be accomplished within, like I said, the first 3 months at most to break even. So I'll be requesting $1,500 for my microloan. My net profit, taking out all my costs, will come to $7,782 annually. Divide that by my investment, which is $1,500, times 100, is a 518% return on my investment. So in order to repay my loan, like I said, for the first 3 months or more if I need to, I will take my costs and my profit from painting events and prints and replenish that back into the loan so I have it paid off in a timely manner. So annually, 16% is my investment or loan, and 84% is my profit annually. Thank you for listening, and like I said, I'll be in the first floor at Mako Hall in the Shark Cage, and my hours are Monday and Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m., Friday, 6 to 8 p.m., and this is my contact information. And now for any questions.
Annabel, how did you determine your cost? How did you determine your $15 cost, and is that enough to charge?
For my $15, well, what I did was I kind of since $15 was what people wrote it on, I kind of broke that down. So how I figured out $8 per cost per person is I allocated $2.50 for food and water. Because I broke down how much it is if I pack water, divide that by the people. And then for canvases, I did the same. I took the total cost, divide that by person, and it was $1 per canvas for people. And I did that for each of the elements that they're going to need. And that's how I came up with the $8, and then my remainder was $7, which would be in profit. And actually, it might go down, the $8, if I were to be able to host at Flight Deck on Friday nights. My food costs will be also deducted. Mm-hmm. So that's $2.50 more added onto the $7. So that'd be $9.50 profit.
Okay.
Is there any cost associated with using Flight Deck?
That's one thing I have to work out. I actually have to pitch my idea to them and then see if I can host in there. What Nicholas Bloom said to me was he said that he doesn't think it's going to cost anything to host there because I guess they're kind of low on getting customers. So he said I can make it kind of a mutual beneficial agreement where I'm attracting customers to buy their food with my painting events and kind of creating more traction on Friday nights there.
Now, the food that you're serving is what, I'm assuming snacks of some sort?
So yes, I have two options. My first option is going to be snacks, kind of desserts, maybe cookies or brownies, or my other option is if I can partner up with one of the fellow Shark Cage businesses, but again, I don't want to exceed that $2.50 per person because that will then decrease my profit. So I kind of want to stay within that margin.
Now, is that going to be any sort of an issue if you use Flight Deck to serve food that's not their food?
Well, it actually will be beneficial because I won't have to serve food because people can buy food from Flight Deck, drinks from Flight Deck.
But the snack.
What?
The snack piece, is that?
I mean, yeah, I could still provide a dessert, which would honestly probably be cut in half from $2.50 to $1
Right.
if I were to get cookies or brownies.
Right.
But as far as actual food, they could buy that from Flight Deck.
Okay. The only reason I'm asking is because sometimes with the licensing, the food service licensing that they have to do on their own, that they don't allow outside food.
Yeah.
And so you might want to just double check to make sure
Yeah.
there's not going to be any sort of an issue there.
Of course, definitely.
That would be a problem. But, okay.
On your survey, you said that you surveyed 213 students.
Yes.
What was your response rate from that? How many responded? I know you
213. I sent it out to around 350.
Oh, okay.
And 213 responded. Sorry if that was a little bit unclear.
Thank you. Any students have any questions? Okay, thank you, Annabelle.
Thank you, guys.